You want to come on a ramble with me? We are going to be talking about the energy, but I haven't brought any cards. Like, no cards at all. And we're going to be going on a special kind of walk that I like doing. I call these intuition walks, but really, it's just an excuse to be in the present. I'm going to try my best to be as mindful as I can, keeping an eye out on what draws me in. What does my intuition pick up on? Can I be present in this moment? I guess it's like a form of walking meditation. So if that's something that interests you, come and join me. So an intuition walk. It's one of these walks where I just try to clear my mind, as best as I can, that is. It's not always easy, but sometimes these walks are very, very needed. I just wanted to come out and just spend a bit of time looking. I'm going to see what calls out to me, what my intuition speaks about. No cards today. We're just spitballing this, seeing what our intuition wants us to see. And I'm going to try to be as mindful as possible, which is not always easy. When do we ever find the time to slow down like this? When do we ever prioritize something different? At the moment, everything has to fulfill something. If you have a job to do, it's to fulfill an order. It's to get something done. But what happens when we haven't got anything to fulfill? What do we do when the thing that we want to do is just for us? Then it becomes a little bit harder, doesn't it? To trust yourself with that energy. To hear that call and to say, okay. To say, yep, I hear you. I will prioritize myself. I love doing these kind of walks where you just let your mind settle. Your environment is very important at the moment. Like, very, very important. You have to know how your environment affects your energy. What does your energy need? Because that is probably one of the most important questions you can ask yourself. Be very open to what comes up. Don't judge anything too quickly. If there's ideas popping in, intuition speaking up, that's talking to you for a reason. And I want you to trust that. What a beautiful little spot we just popped out at. I've been wondering to myself, why did I not need to bring any cards? Why was I not called to do like a typical reading in this ramble? Wait, there's a secret step there. And I think I'd just been given the answer while I was wondering. Now, the rain's starting to come down, so I'm going to hide while I talk to you. Now, this reason, it's actually a very sweet reason why you don't need a reading. And that's because, well, you already know the answer. There's no reading that's going to unlock this. There's no cards that are going to force you to do this. There's nothing in there that will convince you to prioritize this. The strongest thing here is you. You know that this needs prioritizing. You know that this is something that is actually quite important to you. There's a reason, and that reason has to be followed. So yeah, you don't need the cards today. You don't need them because you already know. And if you're one of those people that will sit here and say, but Carl, I don't know what you mean. I need you to trust yourself here. That's a bit better. It's okay if you don't know. I'd actually prefer you to think that you don't know, because then it can find you. It can find you in its own magical way. Just know that there is something extra, something that you can do for yourself, whether it is just being mindful, taking walks like this. Prioritizing yourself is never a bad thing. It's why you don't need the cards, and we don't have to put pressure on it. I'm not putting pressure on myself to find anything special out here. I'm not expecting too much. And that's the thing, isn't it? Expectations. Devilish little things. Expectations are very rarely realistic. And I know there's a lot that we expect sometimes, but we've got to understand that sometimes we don't need expectations. Sometimes we just need us, and we just need this. I know it's difficult. It's difficult to find time. It's difficult to make things actually happen. But it hasn't got to be complicated. It hasn't got to be a ball ache. This isn't meant to stress you out. It's actually meant to help you feel a little bit more free. To take the pressure off, you know? To just exit out of reality for a little while. You can log back in when you're ready, but make sure you are actually ready. Give yourself a moment out here, please. Just look at this bendy tree. Bendy. It's kind of like, it's a bit like that. Solid. Now, I did also say that I was hoping to find a tree. I do want to give it a climb. Yeah, absolutely. The only thing is, I don't know how to get up. That might be my way up. How strong is it? Strong enough. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry if I just flashed you guys, that's my bad. Oh yeah, covered in moss. Oh, just the way I like it. Well, I'm very aware that I'm flashing you guys. Put on my trousers. Ooh, wobbly. Wobbly today. Oh yeah, feel safer on two branches. I'm probably not making this look very elegant, am I? We made it. I don't even know if you guys can still see me. Oh yeah. Hello. There's something about being in a tree. I think I could go higher as well, but I am not feeling that today. I want to try to sit there. Does it make anybody nervous when I do this, by the way? Actually, maybe don't tell me. Oh, now that is an absolute spot. There's been so many times when I've wanted to do things, even if it is something as simple as just climbing up a little tree, taking a moment to just sit, not rushing, no other jobs running through my head. But so many times I've shut that down. So many times I've not embraced that. And it's something I'm actively trying to work on, hence the reason for coming out here. But I want to remind you that it's not a light switch. It's not a switch that you can just turn on and off. It's one of those trickster switches. We talked about it on the live today, actually. One of those switches where you flick it and then a little hand comes out and flicks it back. It takes constant effort, constant work, but please find time for these mindful moments. A time where you're literally doing, well, nothing. You're just listening to you, listening to your environment, letting the thoughts come and go. Yeah. And I want to acknowledge the little bit of happiness it brought me climbing up here. I was a bit shaky, but that's just the nerves. Nerves are okay. We can work with nerves. Don't let those stop you. All right, now I've got to get down elegantly. Am I going to be able to do elegantly? Well, this is not a great start. Okay, I think we're just going to scooch. 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 Get my leg over. Yeah. Scooch. Scooch. Oh, giving myself one hell of a wedgie. Scooch. I ain't going to scooch past that. Whew. And finally, oh. Now I was kind of hoping that we might be able to spot the deer out here, think the deer have long gone. But I do notice something. Can't not go have a look. This is almost like a shopping place for wizard staffs. I mean, it's not really, but you'll see what I mean. Whenever they chop down trees or bushes or anything like that, any kind of general maintenance, they always leave it all stacked up, which for a woodland wizard like me, that's very intriguing. I can't not go and have a little snoop. Oh, there they are. Tell you what, they're all a little bit chunky today, aren't they? I'm actually on a bit of a stick ban at the moment. It sounds kind of silly to say, but I understand it. But this is the problem. When you find one that would just make like an awesome clobbering device. There's nothing that I really want to clobber, by the way. But I kind of wanted to say the word clobber. Carl, you're on a stick ban, sir. No more sticks for me. Oh, there's another pile. Ooh, I might have spotted a good one. Right, I've got to show you this one. Look at this. Now, don't get me wrong, might need a bit of a chop off there, but it is. I can't take it home, can I? Hey, cut off there. Maybe that rounded over, so it's a nice. Yeah, I know I'm on a stick ban. I know. But look. All I'm saying is it was a good contender. I will leave stickless. Sad and stickless. I really hope you enjoyed this ramble with me today. It has almost went. It has been a really lovely walk. And it was interesting not bringing cards, just kind of talking. I hope that you enjoyed joining me for this one. Next time, I think I will definitely bring some cards out. Unless I feel called not to. Try to prioritize a little bit of time for this. It might look a little bit different for you, but lean into it. Trust it. Try your best to clear your head. Try to see what talks to you out here. What pulls you in? What does your intuition highlight? And then enjoy it. Whether it's just sitting for a little while, maybe it's playing on a tree, or maybe trying to find a new staff, a new clobbering device. For when there's things that need clobbering. Do it for you. I know it's not always easy, but do it for you. Thank you for joining me. I can't wait to see what you get up to. Trust that intuition. Trust yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Right. Oh, that's how you know you're British, innit? You do the old knee slap. Right, let's go.